Sorry. Yeah. My basically someone called me, so I had to like stop the video, and like my nose is still like really itchy. It's like basically allergy season. Um. Yeah. So I was saying, I have a whole bunch of like cards for trade. Like I've ordered standard cards for sure, and like playsets of them. So like anyone's interested, like I could trade them. But like if you guys wanted like any other card that's like not in standard, I could get them too. So if you wanted like to trade for those, I could easily get them for you. And like only cards that I'm not sure I could get for you are like the Power 9 cards. Because they're like worth like depending on condition and like set, they're worth around like what 1,000 to like 5,000 to 6,000, something like that. Ridiculous. Yeah. Not really gonna be trading that first time around on YouTube. Um, yeah, it's not a very good idea. Also, um, I predict that Man League's not gonna get reprinted. Because they already have like they reprinted Negate, but they reprinted like sort of thing like things like for like one colorless and one blue counter target creature spell, and like Mana League's been like just too good in standard. It's been like basically you had to play around it, or you could just run your stuff into it. It's like that's why with Snapcaster Mage it was ridiculously powerful because people were like, okay, now Mana League's gone. Let me like play like draw out a crappy spell to bait the Mana League out, and then they could play what they really need to play in order to win. But now with like Snapcaster, you could just keep flashing it back, and then you can have like another Mana League. You draw into another Mana League, and then it's like, okay, now what am I gonna do? It really doesn't work. But other than that, like Mana League for sure isn't gonna get reprinted. But I don't know why they reprinted Evolving Wilds after they already reprinted Evolving Wilds in Dark Ascension. It's like okay, I mean the only reason I'll see why they would do that is for drafting and for limited formats using M13 only. But yeah, that was kind of stupid. I guess it's true that like about half the cards in core sets are reprints, and it could be reprints of reprints of reprints. It's like they could have at least like reprinted Terramorphic Expanse, like that was in like M10 I think, and they have Evolving Wilds too, like both of them going at the same time. But I guess maybe they don't want like eight like crappy fetch lands sort of things. But I mean, it's not even that good. Like it wouldn't break any like kind of format, especially since probably the shotguns are gonna get reprinted anyway. Wait, so yeah, I mean, yeah, with those evolving ones in term of expanses, search your basics. That's like search for like forest or anything. But like with Rampant, you have to search for basic too. But the one they're gonna reprint now, you can search for everything except for a forest, and it's the casting cost as far as the green man in it for a forest. So it's kind of funny. But then again, in the deck, like you're not gonna play like a mono like green deck now on a thing. Like Dungrove Elder is probably not gonna get reprinted. Um, yeah. So they're going to like more like tribes now, like soldiers, vampires. Like they even printed like a merfolk, like general dude, like legendary, that makes drakes. um, yeah, I mean merfolk. That the merfolk guy might be used in like Lexi because that was big then. And there's there's those decks with merfolk looter. It's just like what was it? There was a brand new one called like Bet Denial. It's just basically like destroy your lands. um, and there's like that Venser trick. If Venser and Stonehorde Dignitary, you can't attack me, so you can't win. It's like you have to be like a red deck, and then after just keep burning me or just somehow get rid of the Venser right away. But you know it's gonna get its triggers unless you like mana leak it or counter it, and you just play every counter spell to the point where they have like counter spells of their own, and they just keep Merfolk Bludering like the land. Like it's ridiculous. But people are saying like how Snapcaster shouldn't get banned because like it's not winning tournaments like Jace the Mind Sculptor was, and the event the event attendance is not going down. But I mean, it's not winning like tournaments because I guess either people are just building like to beat that deck, or because there's a lot of still like good decks out there. But regardless, like more than half, maybe like even 70% of the field is some like Delver deck or is some deck with Snapcaster Mage in it. Like now it's gotten to a point where there's like a blue white mid range deck that plays like the later control aspect cards like the planeswalkers like Gideon, Pamio, and like Consecrate Sphinx, and it's still working. I mean, when it can make like an evolution like that without giving up any like power, it's pretty like OP. It's pretty overpowered. So yeah, I mean, other than that, like with the trading, you know, I haven't done one yet, but they, I think on YouTube there's like a guideline video, and like basically it's like I guess if you want a card from me, you have to like trade me the card first or something. But like I don't know, we could work that out. It's it's not like it shouldn't be that hard since you know I have this video and everything. But I also sell cards online. Like if you want information for that, I could like you know give you a message on that one too, and you could just like buy it through the like a third party kind of deal. Because I'm not too sure if I can say the third party's name on here. Like there are certain like guidelines saying like you can't use like trademarks, like stuff like big trademark stuff without like um having it, you know, like the pictures and stuff might be okay, possibly, but like the big names on here, probably I couldn't like say them. But like these cards, if I'm just talking about them, that should be fine. Because like people talk about like you know like things on TV and all that stuff, and there's no problem with that. So okay, yeah. So I mean, thanks for watching my videos. And like, if you want to get a trade down, or if you want to like find out more about like what my reasonings were, and like what else I have to say, then like you can ask. You can comment below, and then also, yeah, you could just say, oh, I want this, like in the comments, and then you know I could like just private message you, and then we could work out like a trade. Or if you want like a video of like another separate video of like all the cards that I have, kind of deal, or like all like the mythics, then the like the rares, or like the you know popular cards, I could do a video for that too. But yeah, it's all up to you guys. I mean, um, I'm still new to like YouTube and this, so yeah, just comment below. We could work things out. Alright, so I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching again. And this is David Z. See ya. Have a good night.